Alright, so just a couple hours, James Gunn just showed us the first full look at David Cornsweet's Superman suit for Gunn's new Superman movie coming out in 2025. The Superman movie that defined both the character and the universe as a whole for the next 10 years, at least, probably. But anyways, the suit. The colors, I love the colors. The red especially on the boots just look so good. They pop. There's a nice saturation to it. It looks better than a lot of the more muted Superman colors we've seen lately. So yeah, everything below the waist in my opinion looks perfect. Like if we zoom in on his crotch, just like anyone would do, we can see he's got trunks and a belt. Trunks, I've never really cared for, but they're there, which is cool. It breaks up all the colors nicely, probably. I mean, he's not standing, so we can't really see. But it has a belt. In my opinion, the belt is what makes the Superman suit work. Yeah, that's probably weird because like maybe the smallest part of the whole thing, but it can make or break a look. But what about the things that people are complaining about already? Which is lines, and a collar. So lines. This is a big problem with most superhero suits that get translated to the big screen. It's mostly a meme with the MCU suits, which have so many lines and are over-designed and they look ugly. Yes. Here, I don't think they look great, but I mean, it don't look bad. It doesn't break the whole suit for me, because I think the rest of it works so well that it's whatever. But yeah, lines are a big problem because it's really just a costume designer trying to fill in space. Which is a bit surprising given that this is a costume designer of the Suicide Squad, which had, a ton of great costumes that were lineless. The Peacemaker costume is probably the biggest example, which is one of the, dare I say, one of the best comic book suits out there. The Peacemaker suit is cloth. It's got a bright color, but I also think it helps that it's not a suit you really think about when you're talking about iconic designs or anything, so there's not a lot of stress, but also, John Cena is a huge guy, and it's also short sleeves, so you don't have to worry about having to fill in space with lines. Okay, so the collar. The collar I've never loved on Superman. It makes him look very authoritative. The Homelanders, the Red Suns, the Injustice, which is probably the biggest one, and also the New 52 Superman, who is not good because he was kind of like an edgy dork. Here, though, it's kind of subtle. I kind of like it, but I don't know. We'll have to see based on just the context of the movie and the tone and all that, which we don't know a lot about yet. Then there's also the cape, which looks like it's long, it looks like it's going to be a full-length cape, which is cool. It's going to flow nice in the wind probably when he's flying or whatever. And I mean, you can't really mess up a cape, right? And overall, the texture. It's not a hard, stiff, plastic-y alien look like Cavill's. It's not super soft cloth like Reeves either. It's kind of some sort of cross. It looks alright, It doesn't lean into either direction more or less, which is something I liked about the Batfleck costume. It wasn't fully cloth, but it wasn't fully armor. You could just tell it was tough, but also not plated or metal. Another thing people have been pointing out is that the logo from the first teaser to this kind of maybe looks different. So maybe there's two suits, I don't know. I think it's just because battle scarred and it's not exactly the most high-res photos, so we can't really see. I mean, we'll see. Let's just look at the background real quick. It looks really bad. It looks like a Boss Logic edit or something, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's got like a weird purple-green ball flowing. So people are thinking Brainiac. I don't think Brainiac's gonna be in this movie. I think it's probably just Lex. Or the engineer, or even Guy Gardner somehow. Yeah, big flowing ball, I guess. I don't know. Big CGI battle thing. Maybe that's why his suit's all like battle scarred, and that's why the upper half doesn't pop well with the blue. It's just because it's beat up. Who knows? We'll see. But I mean, when it comes to any suit reveal, it's tough to form a true opinion because this is a still photo. This isn't necessarily how it's going to be portrayed in the film. The camera's not moving, the actor's not moving. Because that's what matters, right? It's about how it flows with the camera work and when there's movement. Like Robert Pattinson's suit was flamed for the set photos. But like, once you saw that sucker in motion and on camera, it looks so good. One of the best suits probably ever. I think that's going to be the case with Cornsweet's suit here as well. Because Gunn is a fantastic filmmaker. He's made Guardians, he's made the Suicide Squad. He's probably the best comic book director ever. So I put my trust in him on that. He works well with his VFX teams. He can do emotional, he can do funny, he can do action, he can do all of that. I don't know, I don't see much reason to doubt him on that end. I'm sure the movie will be great. And the suit looks fine, but it's about how it looks in motion, so we'll see soon. Yeah. See you guys in the next video, which hopefully will come soon.